Hello, everyone. Trust we all doing great. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching me from. Okay, so I welcome you guys to the weekly analysis where I'll be analyzing Euro USD, DXY, and of course gold. Okay, but before I go into the analysis of today, I would like us to do a little recap on what gold did last week. All right, so now starting from the monthly time frame. Starting from the monthly time frame, we can clearly see that we have this monthly fair value gap here, right? Now, from monthly fair value gap, I need to move down to the daily time frame to see a clear PDRA. So, but this is what happened. Now, coming down to the daily time frame, price never came back to this monthly fair value gap. Why? Because we have a weekly fair value gap, right? We have a weekly fair value gap. But previously, my whole anticipation is for price to drop down into this monthly fair value gap because the stronger the time frame, the higher the time frame, the stronger the zone, right? And monthly fair value gap is way stronger than the weekly fair value gap. That's why I was expecting price to come down into this monthly fair value gap, but that didn't happen. So price rather reacted off this weekly fair value gap here and dropping down to the 4 hour time frame. Let's see what we're going to get from the 4 hour time frame. Okay, so here on this daily time frame, when I looked at the weekly time frame, monthly time frame to see if I'll be able to, but this is what happened in this daily time frame, right? Now price dropped down into this weekly time frame, okay? And instead of price to respect this daily fair value gap here, to continue the down movement into this monthly fair value gap. Now look at what happened. Price closed, I have to turn off. Price closed above this daily fair value gap here. Price closed above this daily fair value gap. Now making this to be an inversion, right? Making this to be an inversion. You can see the retest of the candle, making it to be an inversion. So dropping down to the 4 hour time frame, now we can clearly see how price reacted off the zone and still came back into it. So I was expecting to continue seeing the upside delivery on gold, but throughout last week there was no trade. The only trade I took on gold, which was on Monday, or hit stop loss because I was expecting the buys, to continue happening. But since Monday, we can clearly see, no clear delivery. Price took out this previous day low here, and still during NFP was expecting NFP to give me that clear delivery that I was looking for, but that never happened. This NFP on Friday. That never happened. So clearly going into this week with gold in mind, I would like to see a break above these highs. A clear delivery to the upside. I like to see a clear delivery to the upside. Price taking out this external range liquidities here. And whenever price takes out either external range liquidity, either the previous swing high or the previous swing low. Those lows are what we call external range liquidity. You can also call it buy stop liquidity or sell stop liquidity. Then whenever price takes out external range liquidity, the next thing price needs to do is drop down to the internal range liquidity. All right. So I'll be waiting patiently to see how this thing plays out next week. All right. So let's clearly look at DXY and see what's happening on DXY, which is the dollar index. Okay, DXY starting from the monthly time frame, right? Now, I want you guys to pay attention on what is happening here right now on DXY, right? You can clearly see that price took out this external range liquidity, okay, push to the upside and shifting structure to the upside, taking out this external range liquidity. So price is expected to respect this internal range liquidity here. But look at what happened. This is a monthly time frame, by the way. Look at what happened. Price closing below it. Although we have like 22 days to go. But since we are seeing this on the monthly time frame, let's look at the daily time frame. If time frame alignment. Now here on the daily time frame, here on the daily time frame, right? This high price took out this low, and after that, what happened? Price came back for the internal range liquidity, respecting it, breaking another structure to the downside, breaking another structure to the downside, price coming back to this internal range liquidity here. All right. So, but let's see what's happening on the weekly time frame. Okay. Now, for the continuation of this bearish order flow, I'll be expecting price to respect this daily fair value gap here, causing the monthly fair value gap to be an inversion, causing the monthly fair value gap to be an inversion. So I'm still expecting DXY to come up into this daily gap to continue the down movement into this external range liquidity here, all right. Now this is what I'm expecting price to do, coming this week on DXY. Now I know that most of you don't know what we use DXY for. Well, DXY is just is okay. In a simple word, let me put it this way: DXY helps us to know the strength of dollar, right? To know if dollar is strong or if dollar is weak. So DXY is inversely correlated with Euro USD. Now, if you are seeing series of lower highs and lower lows, just like we are seeing it here on DXY, I'm expected to see higher highs and higher lows on Euro USD. Okay, now let's quickly take a look at Euro USD and see what we should expect on Euro USD this week. Starting from the monthly time frame, so Euro USD from the monthly time frame. Now, if you look at this picture here and that of DXY, you know that they are inversely correlated. This same pattern is what happened on DXY, but it's inversely correlated. Okay, now we have this structure shift. I have this liquidity grab here, stop hunt, right, and the structure shift. Now we have this monthly fair value gap here. We have this monthly fair value gap here. So dropping down to the daily time frame, that's what we're going to get from the daily time frame. All right, the same thing happening on DXY is the same thing happening here. Now here on Euro US, you can clearly see a bullish order flow, right? Seeing series of um, higher highs, higher lows, right? Here, so we have this liquidity grab. We have this liquidity grab over here, and this structure shift. Euro USD reacting to this other block to give us that bullish delivery. Okay, so what I'm expecting to see on Euro USD this coming week is for this fair value gap here to continue respecting price, to keep delivering price to the upside until we take out this external range liquidity here. So coming into this week on Euro USD, I'm bearish on Euro USD. All right, I'm bearish on Euro USD. The reason why I'm bearish on Euro USD because of the information we got from the dollar index. because of the information we got from the dollar index, which is giving us series of lower highs and lower lows, giving us a bearish order flow. Now we don't need any magician to tell us that this is a bearish order flow, and we'll continue going until we take out this external range liquidity here. So take out this external range liquidity here. Same thing on Euro USD. This is a clean bullish order flow. All right, and I'm expecting this bullish order flow to continue until we take out this external range liquidity here. Okay, so gold, I'm still on the sideline on gold. I'm still trying to see if we'll be able to get an expansion to the upside before I know the next thing to do on gold. All right. So please, if you enjoyed this, kindly subscribe, like, and share. It motivates me to keep doing videos like this every week. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, everyone. Bye.